5 flags. I think this may only be the second time I've ever raced 5 flags on the channel. So looking for some fun, some good luck. Car number 3 starting in 6th. I ran a 17.3. I don't know how to get into the 17.2s, but I did not do very much practice. Justin is up there winning this thing already, starting off on pole as usual. And we also have Wesley in the number 5 starting in 10th back behind us. Good luck to them. I'm sure Justin will just walk away with this thing. I was gonna run the rallycross, the rookie rallycross, but I looked at the schedule and it turns out they run only 3 different tracks basically. They run the same 3 tracks over and over and over again. So for my next one of those, I may just run the Pro 2 Lite instead of the Beetle, since my safety rating isn't high enough to get promoted to Class D yet. But jumped into this one. This will be a quicker one. And did we just move up a spot? No, the guy's way back. But yeah, 13 wrecked me in practice, so hopefully he doesn't do that in this race. We got 40 laps. Hopefully we'll survive and make our way into the top 5. Justin's going early. Hopefully we don't get caught up on the outside for some reason. Actually going to clear the guy on the outside. That's good. See how we get along here. Car's very tight. I moved the brake bias back to 57. It starts at 60. But we can move that all the way down to 50 in the race, so we'll see if we need to do that later. We got the 7 up on the outside, pulling away from the 13. I don't know if he's saving tires or what, but I would like to be able to keep ahead of him. Actually, the 8 has gotten around him. Looks like they may be too wide back there. But yeah, I wanted to get a short race in. I was going to do the really short rallycross, like I said. But figured this race with no cautions at a short track, pretty fun short track, would be just as good. Always loved the classic late models as well. They were really fun. A couple seasons ago, or last season, or last time I ran them, whenever that was. Let's see if we can take advantage of the 14 here being on the outside. He makes some contact with the 10 there. I almost push up into him.
Still there. All clear, all clear. Good job, man. You're up to 4.
Had to wait on the throttle there, but he's going to run straight into the back of me, so that's nice.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
And just wrecked me.
Idiot.
You're up top 3 wide.
I was all the way
clear,
in
all
there,
clear.
bro,
We've
and
got
you
a big
just
problem
came
with
right
the
down.
motor.
Hold the
Looks like
brake,
your car
you
is
moron.
soaked. You'll need a tow back to the pit lane.
Yeah, you just wrecked me, but that's fine.
We'll come get you.
Bro, go back and watch the replay.
Good job.
I went
next
in the
car is
corner.
leader. Got one outside. The water
He,
temp is
he
getting
was
hot.
there.
Still there. You're clear high.
You just
clear
didn't
high.
give him room. Oh,
Sure,
you-
that's fine.
Did you get wrecked, Gavin?
No, he wrecked himself.
I'm pretty sure I was asking him, not you.
You blew the engine.
We can just
Okay,
mute him.
answer for him.
That's fine. We'll just roll back to the pits. Yeah, I would have given him more room had he not slammed into the back of me and then dive bombed me into the corner, but that's fine.
That's it. Go.
We'll take our tow and get out of here. Still gonna finish top 10 easily. Looks like Wesley got in that, basically the entire field. But that's fine. I wasn't expecting very much respect out of this race with what I saw in practice and the people who were in practice that made it to the race. Usually they are in the lower splits, but not the case this time. But it doesn't matter. Definitely was not going to give him hardly any room at all after he just drove straight into the back of me. He could have taken me to the inside way before the exit of turn 2. Or not the exit of turn 2, but when he hit me. But it doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. May be able to get the 2. Are we just 1 lap down? Ooh, I'm gonna put it in the wall. No, looks like we're multiple laps down. 2. So we're just racing the 2 car. Probably not gonna catch him now. I just put it in the wall. But no big deal. Justin's still winning. He's got about a second and a half lead almost. I cannot get this thing to turn. It's just so tight. But I'm not paying much attention anymore anyway. Let's move this back. That's not going to help us on exit like at all, but maybe we can yaw the car out and maybe get a more of a straight drive off. Yeah, it looked like he and the 13 had the exact same paint scheme, so I imagine they race about the same. We're not even halfway yet. This is gonna be a long, boring one. Got the 9 car who's on the lead lap, but not really racing anybody around him right now. Just gave the spot to the 2. We'll probably get him eventually as well. 9 car is the last car on lead lap, it looks like, in 6th, right where we qualified. Looks like he's just gonna get out of the way. Thank you to him. Oh, you know what? It's so tight because I didn't change my tires. I just got the fast repair, and that doesn't give you new tires anymore. That makes sense. And after all that sliding, just completely ruined them. But that's okay. It's just so tight right on the corner exit, right before you get to the straightaway. Like through the center it feels fine, but once you get like out of the corner slightly, it just pushes straight up into the wall. Kind of weird. In practice I was kind of trying a little, like more of a middle entry to get a turn down right off the corner. But if I didn't hit that line perfectly, I was really slow. Man, it's tight. I think we can see what the tires were. 98, 97. Doesn't seem too bad, but certainly doesn't turn like it was.
Car stopped down low.
Got another car stopped. That's the 12. He's already a lap down. Nearly putting it in the wall every lap. I think I'm faster than the 2, but not enough to catch him, and then I just had a really bad corner. Let's see if Justin's still winning this thing. He is by 2.5 seconds now. I'm sure he'll get the win. Yeah, fun track though. I think I ran here in ARCA way back in 2021 sometime, and I think that may have been the only race I've done here. Can't remember if I ran super late models here or not, but it's a tough track. I don't have much experience here. I'm not the best at it, obviously. But it's a nice, fun little short track. This track is almost a little bit too big for these cars, but with looks like more banking than actually seems like this track has. But it's really wide. It's kind of like a bigger Lanier almost. Almost. With a little bit more character. And that apron, especially in 3 and 4, very treacherous. Don't have a line as a reference down there. Can be scary.
Tend to go with the line.
10 to go, so they should be... I don't know how that works. I'm 2 laps down. I should only have to do 38 laps, technically. That's 10 to go. Justin's 4 seconds behind me now. Though my tires are about 2 laps newer than his, but he also didn't slide through the entire corner. He's still going to catch us a lot, but he won't get around us before the end of this one, but he's going to close in quite a bit. Especially if I keep having to lift right before the straightaway. And we are not going to catch the 2 either. Looks like we're going to finish 8th, which is not what I wanted. We had top 5, but then the 14 made a mistake or something, got stuck on the outside, and then decided to slam into the back of me and then dive it in turn 3. And maybe I didn't give him enough room, but he could have approached that way differently and easily gotten around me. But he didn't.
5 laps to go.
5 to go.
2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. We finished like 3 laps right on the entrance to turn 1. It's pretty good. He should be coming to the white, I think, now.
Alright, man. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
There's that apron. You can't, it's hard to see without that line painted. I guess that's for the pit entrance. But you see the line all the way through 1 and 2. Yeah, I guess that's the pit entrance, but still. And we're gonna get 8th. But that's fine. I got the race in. Now on to doing other things for tonight. Hopefully we don't get hit
There
again.
you go, man. Good job, driver.
Nearly did. Alright. Take a look at the incidents. I think just one big one. No, there's something went on with the 9 car here. Didn't he start? I thought I saw him. No, I saw him after I got wrecked. When he was the last car on the lead lap. He still finished 6th after that massive pile up, but he was getting shuffled 3 wide right here. Taps the wall a little bit. Oh, and then he bounces it off the wall and hits the 4. I think he beats the 4 though. It's really hard to keep it out of the wall out of turn 4 apparently. Yeah, not even close to being my fault. That's hilarious. That is funny. So let's watch how the 14 gets stuck on the outside. So he's diving it in really deep, costing him a ton of time through the middle of the corner. So the 7 gets on his inside cleanly. Okay. And he's just stuck on the outside at this point, and I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of this if I can. Almost, I figured if, I mean, he hits the 10 right there. Had he not hit the 10, had he just backed off? Oh, dang it. Yeah, dude is just an idiot. But yeah, had he backed off of the 10 and not hit him here, I would probably have never even gotten to his inside. He could have fallen in line. But I'm taking a really shallow entry, trying to give him room, and of course he's going to immediately go for the crossover with the high exit, but instead just slams into the back of me. And then never was there. I give him plenty of room, and then he bounces it off the apron and just wrecks me. So absolutely not my fault. I thought I might have been a little bit at fault because I was angry for him hitting me, but I actually wasn't. Good racing with Wesley as usual. Sucks that we kind of got taken out of it. Yeah, plenty of room. Absolutely plenty of room. So, but he's an idiot. Everyone else in this race mostly was as well, except Wesley and Justin apparently. Absolutely not my fault. And then, let's look from the 6 point of view. He was definitely complaining about my driving too. I mean, I don't know how blind this guy is to see that I gave him plenty of room and he just bounced it off the apron on my inside and had no control over his car. But can't take for granted the stupidity of some of these drivers. So I get that, the 8 gets me, and then that gets the entire freaking field. The 11 gets sent straight into the inside wall. Oh man, well, this guy, the 4 car, what a move to get out of this wreck. Wow, oh my lord, how did he not get destroyed right there? The 11 actually goes through his bumper. Did he get a 4X for that? Yeah. But man, he is lucky he didn't just shoot straight up into the wall. Holy crap. 5, then he gets destroyed, and the 12, and the 2, and the 13. Everybody is just destroyed. Wesley's the 5. Okay, they didn't have the same paint scheme. Look the same colors. That gets everybody. Man, this looks like that South Boston race. Just a parking lot on the straightaway. Holy crap, that's hilarious. All the 14's doing. We're going to see a bunch of these guys just get in it again. Just nowhere to go. You got walls on both sides of the track. Doesn't clean itself. The 6 can be mad at me all he wants. Definitely was not my fault. Then I slam the wall. Ten hits the wall. Then the 9 car. He gets himself a nice finish after struggling. That's a little net code there. Scraping the wall. Oh. Wesley, you're hitting the inside wall. That's not what you're supposed to do. Everybody's pushing really bad out of turn 4. The 6, who has proved himself to be really dumb, racing lead lap car number 4 really hard. For no reason, given absolutely no room. Makes a lot of sense there. Let's see, the 4 is in 5th, and he's in 10th. 2 laps down, 3 laps down, 4 laps down actually. But nope, not going to give up that spot. Even though it's not a spot. I mean, look at this guy. Here's the 12 spinning. Just a joke, these people. Oh, 14's doing good. Justin, I think that was the white flag. No, it was checkered. So, good win to Justin as usual. 17.2 was his fastest. What was mine? 17.4, yeah. I had no idea how to get into the twos. I just kept getting so tight, and then after that wreck, I was done. So, tough race. This is a pretty fun combo if you get people that don't wreck you, but that's tough to ask for sometimes.